Hi guys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Does What It Says. And on this episode we are going to be looking at the LDARC version 64 RC cars. The 164 Scout, as you can see when I've got it, they look really awesome by the way, especially when you got it on this track what I'm running them on, which is partly about what this video is about, to be honest. So stick with us, you'll be informed all about that later on, because it does say on the box that you can play anywhere, but you can't, because these things are tiny. You can't play on carpet. You got to go on something like vinyl or timber floor or lino in your kitchen or something. It's got to be on a solid flat surface. Unless you watch this video to the end, and you will find out exactly what you can use on your front room floor. But before I tell you about that, what I am going to do is I'm going to go through a few little bits and pieces, because these vans are really good. They got like Camaros and bits and pieces and other race cars. I've got a Camaro on the way, and I've got another one of these vans. I mean, for £65, they're really good. You do get quite a lot for £65. You get a nice little box which it's stored in, as you can see here. Looks good. Nice little display case when you take it out of the cardboard. It's got ball bearings in it, it's got lights, it's got neons. You can see the underside is all lit up, different colours as well. You can choose whatever colour you want. It's got rubber tyres, it's got brake lights, it's got reverse lights, it's got front lights, you can flash the front lights as well, which is another thing. It's all good little stuff. It's got a beginner mode, you've got low, middle, high, you've got all these bits and pieces with, you've got little side barriers, flags. You can see the display box which is there. You got a spare body as well, which you can paint yourself. You got black windows and bits and bobs that you can put in. You have to screw in the sunroof. All the rest of it all just either sticks in, bit of double-sided tape or a bit of glue. Yeah, so it's a good little deal, to be honest. Yeah, it's just getting a track for it, which is what I'm gonna show ya. But first, let's have a little look inside. So what you do is you take that little screw out, which you just saw me doing from the back, and you just pop it out, and that lifts that body off, and then you can have a little look at what I'm going to show you now. And if you look in just behind that wheel, look, it's got suspension in it, and it looks like it's dampened. Look, that is just so cool. So you got it at the back as well. Does look like the back's is dampened, but yeah, that's a bit of a surprise for me, but that's really cool. I haven't seen other people really talk about that, to be honest. But anyway, you got that, which is good. And on the top of it, I'll show you that front suspension again, just in case you couldn't see it. A little spring in there depressing. It's great stuff. And the rubber tyres, which you can see there. On top, what you can see is a small battery, and it's got a connector on it which is not hardwired. You can see it's a 3.6 volt, it's a 160 mega amp hour, and you can literally unplug it, put a new battery in. So good thing about that is in like 2-3 years time, when that battery dies, this thing don't go in the bin. It carries on going, because you just undo that screw, pop the body off, job done. Buy a new battery, stick it in, and you are good. See that little plastic bit inside there, what I'm just showing you? When you do put the body back on, what you do is you stick the front in first, and it slides in just to where the lights are, and make sure you push the chassis into the body towards the front of it. So once you've done that, what happens with me is it got a little bit stiff. See there, trying to push it? It should all be extremely smooth. So you get a little screwdriver, because probably what's happened is the rear lighting has probably just popped out the thing. There you go. Just click it back in. It should all be really smooth. So stick the screw back in, and that's how you basically undo it and change the battery. If you wanted to put a new body on it, that's exactly how you do that as well. Be careful not to lose that screw, guys, because if you do, you will be stuffed. Anyway, check this out. It's on the underside lighting. So all the wheel arches light up different colours, changeable by the controls. You can flash the front lights, and you can also turn them off. Just like that, and you can still flash the front lights. So you've got a few different colours that you can go around with, which is a pretty cool feature. So as you can see, it's got reverse lights on it, it's got brake lights on it, and on this track It looks absolutely awesome, especially at night when you turn your lights off in your front room. It is the nuts. So let's talk about this track then, which is why I'm here doing this video today, because a lot of people can't afford £49 or £39 rather for a tiny little track, which to be honest I think is, I mean, it's a little circuit and it's the same circuit every single time you get it out, but this stuff isn't. So some of you might recognise it, some of you won't recognise it, and for the guys that don't recognise it, I'm going to let you know what this track is, where to buy it all from, and basically show you a few layouts what I've done. So this is a basic oval. It's all pretty easy to do. It's very quick to set up. This stuff takes up no space at all. You can set it up in about 20-30 seconds, which again is why I'm doing this video, because I got some of this, tried this out, and realised it's actually perfect for these cars. As you can see, little car going around now, little VW van, no problem at all. So here's me getting a little bit leery with it, trying to think I can stay on the track, speeding up a little bit, and the inevitable, it's going to happen. Anyway, guys, this track is from the Anki Overdrive sets from about 10 to 12 years ago, and a couple of years before that they done Anki Drive, and that one's a matte, so that's like a rollout matte. But Anki Overdrive is what this track is. So you get straights, you get corners, you get crossovers, you can make jumps, you can do loads of bits and pieces with it. You can do it all in your front room, and every time you do it you can make a different track up, you can make the same track up, you can do whatever you want. You're not stuck with one set shaped track, which I think is perfect. And how these things grip to this track, I mean, these are the cars what comes with Anki. The application for them, for anyone who's thinking, oh yeah, go get the app, blah blah blah, because you need an app to use these things. It's like Mario Kart on your front room floor, but we're not here for that, because all this stuff here, it's all obsolete. You can't get the app anymore. Well, you can do, but it don't work very well. The batteries are all shot. I've ordered some more batteries, see if I can get it working. If anyone wants to know about it, I'll do a small review on them, but there's plenty of reviews online about this. We don't want any of that, not interested in any of that stuff in the box. What we want is this gear, which is the track. So this is what I've got. I've got straights and I've got corners, and that is all you need. So two types of track, that is it. That's all you need to start up with. Just with them two styles of track, you can make so many different layouts, it's unreal. But I'm going to show you exactly what the track is and how to do it and how quick and easy it is. So basically you open the box up, get some track out, and it's a vinyl track. It's not cardboard. You've got like plastic edges that keep all the joins all nice and tight. There's no driving into bits of cardboard sticking up or anything like that. It's a vinyl track anyway. It's not like it's like plastic. You've got a magnet on each end, and you've got these locators, so it's extremely easy, and you can literally just push it together. It's easier than scale electric. It's just, you haven't got to connect anything basically. You literally lay it on the floor next to each other and it will just click in. How easy is that? Yeah? Need I say more, guys? Need I say more? So you can time it if you want, but what I'll do is I'll set up a first little track live right now for you to see how quick and easy it is. So we get some straights out, we get a few corner bits out, and we see how quick it takes to set up a little track in the front room, shall we? So look at that. See? How easy is that? My boy's 2.5, and he was in my front room around my mum's house, and when he saw this track, he started making it himself. And I mean, he's 2.5 years old, guys. So basic, simple, oval style track. How easy is that? How long did that take? Hardly anything. Probably 20-30 seconds to make that. So 20-30 seconds you make that track. You can adjust it any way you want. Make different tracks up. I'm just going to show you from there. You can make it a little bit wider. This is exactly what I do. This is just how easy it is. So when you're racing, anytime at all, as quick as you want, you can just quickly change out the track to fit the style of your racing style, basically. How's that for a track in your front room? Instant, eh? Look at that. Just stick the car in it and have a little burst round. just to show you that it is pretty good, and that I'm pretty crap at driving cars. I'll be honest, it took a bit of time to actually get this driving like this, but I've got it going. But the good thing about this track is you can add to it, which in my eyes is a bit of a game changer. I mean, this car at the moment is going around, I've got to say, it's on low speed, and this track makes it go pretty fast. If I put this car on the carpet now, it slows the speed down by half, I reckon, at least. You put this on full speed on this track and it just blasts straight off of it. But yeah, so this is basically beginner mode, which to me, that's fast enough. So imagine having 4 or 5 of these going around here at the same time, all changing directions, and it would be crazy, wouldn't it? It'd be like Dodgems. You could play like Mario Kart on your carpet. It'd be great stuff. But anyway, this is just one of the layouts what I've done, and you can make as many different shaped circuits up as you want, and you're only limited to your own imagination. So you can do anything you want, any shape you want, any size you want, anywhere you want. It's very easy and quick to disassemble, as I'm showing you right now, and to build another track. So I'm just going to get to this corner, and what I'll do is I'll build, let's build like let's put a bridge. Let's do a little tunnel, have a little bridge going up and over around the corner, a little bit raised section. Yeah, so quite easy to do. Stick corner, a couple of straights, stick a couple of straights on it. I mean, again, this is why I'm showing you this stuff, guys, because of how easy it is. I've just gone from the track I just had, which is good fun, to be honest. It's like a high speed type track, or higher speed type track. I mean, you can do a longer one if you want, or you can do exactly what I've just done here. You have a raised section. I put the barriers which come with the car, I've put them around the corner. They'll hold on with a bit of Play-Doh I've used. Basically used the boy's Play-Doh. I'm sure he won't mind, he's not here anyway. But I've done that, put that on the corner, and yeah, how quick was that? I mean, you're talking like less than a minute from taking it down and putting a brand new track back up again. You get all this stuff with it, and loads of this stuff is available online at the moment now. I picked up what I've got here. That's just a picture of what it looks like from above, and there's another one there what I've done. So that's the next track. While this car's going around here, I'll carry on talking. You can see this one's a little bit more involved, which is good. It's a little bit more technical. But yeah, so the Yankee track. So you can go on eBay at the moment. I got all of this stuff, like literally everything you're looking at the moment. I got it for 16 quid, guys. Everything, all of this track, what you're looking at, £16. It's all used stuff. You can't buy it brand new anymore. It's all discontinued. And online at the moment on eBay, there is tons of it. So you can go online. If you guys haven't got any track, or you've got a front room, you've got a carpet, you've got like thick piled carpet, this is absolutely ideal. There are edge guards which come on this track as well. I haven't got them for this one, but you do get edge guards. I've got, see the red and white blocks, I've got the red and white barriers. I've got quite a few hundred of them coming, so I'm going to basically stick those to each section of track, so they're constantly on it. Now the Yankee Drive track, it does actually come with the side rails, and they go internal and external, so you can completely enclose the whole track. So for another layout, guys, what layouts wouldn't be complete unless you had a ramp built in? And oh yeah, these little cars handle this pretty well, to be honest. Even though it's about 2.5 3 inch high ramp, they take off pretty well, they land pretty well, they keep going every single time. It's just great fun. So what I'm doing here is I've put these little side sections on and just butting them up next to the other track. They're not connected, they're just sitting on the floor. They don't move, but just sit them on the floor. And basically when you go round, it means if you come off the track near the ramp, or you go round and you think, no, I'm not going to do it, you've got a little escape route. Ha ha ha. And again. Oh yeah. So guys, Anki overdrive track, that's what you want to get. You want to go for. You can buy the whole sets. They're about 20 quid. You can get a whole box for about 20 quid. I got 3 sets in one. Just got lucky, I think. I got 3 sets all in one box, and it would cost me £16 plus a bit of postage. Just get on eBay and see what deals you can get at the moment. I'm pretty sure that once this video's out, quite a few people may jump on it and buy it for themselves, because it is a very good track. As you can see, it's extremely grippy. You can have a lot of fun of it. You imagine 4 cars going around this circuit at the moment, all going different directions. It'd be absolutely mayhem. And you can send it first. So full speed. Lovely. Landed perfect, that did. You can't see it, but it did. So yeah, so that's the LDARC VW RC64 scale cars, the Anki overdrive and Anki drive. So this is the Anki drive. So that is basically what you get. It's in a roll, it's in the box, so you undo the roll and you literally take the paper off, and that's the track below it. That's the box that you want to look for. This cost me £9. Basically it's the same thing, but instead of a separate track pieces, you've got one single track. It's just one shape again, but it's still good if you haven't got that much space, or if you see one of these. They are pretty good, to be honest. If you can get like 8 or 9 people racing around one of these, especially if you put the track barriers like I've done at the end. If you get enough of those and put them around the outside, as you can see, just with a bit of Play-Doh on, bit of red Play-Doh, it holds pretty well when you do bump into them. But that's the Anki drive and the Anki overdrive. This one's the Anki drive because it's the full sheet, and the Anki overdrive is the separate track pieces. So get on eBay, guys, and start buying some of this track up before everybody else does. There's loads of it at the moment, and what I shall do is I shall put up a few layouts what I've done. I'm pretty sure that you guys can come up with other bits and pieces, but just as some ideas. Here's some layouts that I've done in the video. I'm sure you guys can come up with a few more of your own. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and take care, guys. Be safe, and I shall see you on the next one.